Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today's video is one inspired by NikkieTutorials and James Charles. I first saw it on Nikkie's channel, but Nikkie saw it on James's channel, so yeah. And it is the Zodiac or horoscope makeup challenge type thing. So I know a little bit about my horoscope, well, my zodiac. I'm a Cancer, seeing as I was born on the 20th of July, and yeah, I mean, I know the sign for it, which is this, and I know my star constellation, but I don't know too much about my actual horoscope, or whether I'm anything like my horoscope. So I am going to do a makeup look based on my zodiac. I have done some research, so like moons, rising, colours, that sort of thing, so I have something to go off, and like some research into my actual horoscope. So throughout this video I will tell you that research and give you some like facts on the Cancer horoscope, and yeah, that's basically what we're going to do today. I literally had a massive creative block a few days ago and just couldn't come up with any video ideas, so I just trolled through YouTube and people I look into and watch, and this is one of the ones that was a thing a couple of years ago. So I'm a little bit late on this trend, but I don't care. So if you like this video, hit a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell to get notified of when I upload. All products that I use will be in the description box for you guys. Also, I will probably put a link into Nikkie's video because that's the one I watched. And yeah, let's get on with the video. So guys, I have just filled my brows in off camera and put a base down for my eye makeup, and I use the Makeup Revolution Pro brow pomade in the shade medium brown to do my brows, and then I also used the Makeup Revolution matte base concealer as a base for my eyeshadow, and this is in the shade C1. Now, this is going to be a difficult look to do, basically, because I went on a website to do with horoscopes and stuff like that, and the colour they gave me for Cancer was white. Then it also said that Cancer was like controlled by the moon, and the colours for the moon was white and silver. Some things that I looked up on said that the moon for Cancer was a Virgo, and the colours for that are grey, beige and pale yellow. And as for the rising for Cancer, it said it was Libra, and the colours for that are pink and green. So I'm feeling I'm gonna do like a pastel-y vibe for this, and I am gonna use a combination of 3 palettes basically. So I'm gonna use the James Charles Morphe collaboration palette, the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette, just because this has so many pastel shades in it, and then I'm also going to be using the Laroc Summer Brights collection. This is 120 shades, so if I can't find them within these 3 palettes, then I'm screwed. basically. But we're going to see what we can come up with. Hopefully something half decent and half wearable. I hope. Fingers crossed. I don't normally do pastel tones, so this is going to be a strange one for me, but we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to start off by taking the shade Flashback from the James Charles palette and just packing that on my lid, just to set my concealer more than anything. And I'm taking that right up to my brow, just because that's, I put my concealer all over, just in case I do something fancy and elaborate. Probably not going to happen today. So I'm going to start by taking the shade Bubblegum from the Jeffree palette. And we're going to start by putting this on the outer corner. So, for Cancers, we're going to do some little facts whilst I do this look. So, they are guided by emotion and their heart, and as children, they don't have enough coping and defensive mechanisms for the outside world. So they should be approached with care and understanding. Now this is actually kind of relatable. As you guys know, I battled self-harming and depression all throughout my childhood. And that's probably because I didn't have enough coping and defensive mechanisms to deal with the outside world. And that was my way of dealing with it. And it was a case of I would respond better to people who approached me in a calming, caring manner than those who were judgmental. So I mean, that kind of applies in a sense. Now I'm actually going to bring this colour into my crease area. This is where I find out that all of these things apply to me. I really hope not. I'm then going to go in with the shade Cherry Wet, which is a deeper pink tone, and just deepen up that outer corner. I love a smoky look, and I'm going to probably do it with this one. So I'm just deepening up that outer corner with that Cherry Wet shade. Like so. And then I'm going to go in with a fluffier brush and just taking a mixture of the shade Cone and Good Morning and really buff this pink out. This is where my beige comes into this look. Like so. And I'm now going to cut my crease. I'm going to do this off camera just because I am useless at cutting creases. I have to be so close to my mirror, and then I will come back. So I've cut my crease off camera, and now we are going to lightly go in with the shade Wow from the Jeffree palette. I know I'm using a lot of shades from the Jeffree palette. I love the pigmentation on his stuff, that's why I'm using it. We're just going to lightly tap this all over the area that we've just cut our crease. Now, another fact about Cancer, so they have a lack of patience or even love that will occur sort of through mood swings later in life, and can even have a selfishness, self-pity or manipulation. So I will admit that as I've got older, I do have less patience with people. I'm still quite a patient person, I just have less of it. And sometimes I love people even less, and a lot of this does occur during mood swings, so particularly like when it's that time of the month, I have next to no patience for anyone, or like love for anyone. Yeah, it can be bad. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm selfish as such, but there are times where I'm like, you know, I need to think of myself and I need to be selfish and stop putting everybody else first. So, another one is they are quick to help others just as quick as they are to avoid conflict. Rarely benefiting from close combat of any kind, always choosing to hit someone stronger, bigger and more powerful than they imagined. This one is kind of true for me. I do help a lot of other people and I am very quick to help other people and put them before myself. I'm quite a feisty person, so avoiding conflict, I try to, but also if conflict comes my way, I'm just gonna hit it head on. And yeah, I do kind of pick fights with people who are like bigger and stronger than me most of the time. Oops. Now what colour? So we're going to move to my lower lash line, and I'm just going to pop some of that pink again along the lower lash line. So we're doing a mixture of Cherry Wet and Bubblegum. And then I am going to go in with a nice green shade from this palette. I'm not 100% sure. I'm feeling this one because it's not too vibrant. It's also kind of pastel-y. So we'll go in with this one. I'm going to actually use a different brush to apply that. Like so. And then just to add that pop of white or silver, I'm going to go in with the shade Jawbreaker from the Jeffree palette. Just taking that on my finger, going to pop that on my inner corner, like so. So I'm then going to take some liner and just do a winged liner effect. So, more about Cancers. When at peace with their life choices, they will be happy and content to be surrounded by family at home. This one is again true. I made some big life choices before Christmas, and after that I was happy and content in being at home with my family and things like that. So I've just done a really quick winged liner effect. I'm going to apply lashes off camera just because I am rubbish at doing it. But the lashes I am going to be using are the Superdrug own brand lashes. These are called Natural 201. It's just to apply some volume to my lashes because this is quite a bright look. So I've just applied these lashes on the outer corner of my eyes, and then I've used the MUA Volume Mascara just to basically apply to the rest of my lashes. Yeah. So another thing about the Cancer sign is that it is a very emotional sign, and feelings are most important when in a relationship. That for me is very true. I would much rather have an emotional relationship and one with quite a lot of feeling than one that's full of like physical stuff. So for me that is very, very true. and they choose a person who is able to understand them without verbal like contact, so non-verbal silent contact, so through like different facial expressions or different gestures, that sort of thing, and the other person like understands them, which again is very true for me. I very much have this relationship with my best friend. He can understand what I'm getting at basically without me saying anything. So that is very true. But also, affection won't last long with an unreliable partner. This is also very, very true. I've had unreliable partners in the past, and just my affection for them has gone very, very quickly. So, you know, a lot of these things are really applying to me. Also, if you are wondering what I have just used for my base, it is my go-to base, which is the Primark My Perfect Colour Glow Foundation in the shade Porcelain, and the Makeup Revolution Matte Base Concealer in the shade C1. So on to contour, and we are using the W7 Shimmer Bronzer. Now, because this eyeshadow is giving me like summer vibes, I am really bronzing up my face. I'm usually Casper the Friendly Ghost, so this is what I have to do in summer to get some sort of sun-kissed look. Still look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. What am I kidding myself? And then I'm going in with the MUA Luxe Blush Trio. This is called Bashful, and I'm going in with these two shades. And then for highlighter, I'm actually going to go back into the Jeffree Star palette and take in that same shade called Jawbreaker. I'm going to use that as my highlighter. Like so. And then finally for lipstick or my lips, I'm doing a combo of the MUA matte lipstick in the shade Heartfelt and the Essence Colour Boost Vinylicious liquid lipstick. This is more like a gloss, and this is in the shade Nude is the New Cute. And we will get on to the last fact about Cancers before we go on to famous Cancers. So it's a dedicated sign ready to make unhealthy compromises to keep their family image going and could choose partners who are selfish and abusive. Now, this is very, very true. I always make compromises to make other people happy, whether that doesn't make me happy. And I have been with abusive partners in the past and selfish partners in the past. Some of these partners have been mentally and emotionally abusive. Others have been physically abusive, as well as mentally and emotionally and all of that. So unfortunately, that one is very, very true. And those are the facts that I have on the Cancer Zodiac horoscope star sign. As for famous Cancers, we have Meryl Streep, who even in her 70s is still a pretty good looking actress and Cancer. We have Ariana Grande, Tom Cruise, Kevin Bacon. I honestly didn't know that Kevin Bacon was a Cancer, but you know, Vin Diesel and Selena Gomez. So yeah. So that is it for this video, guys. I did initially want to do a pastel look. We've ended up going full summer vibes in March. Oops. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up, comment down below, share and subscribe. All products that I have used will be listed in the description box for you guys. And yeah, I shall see you in the next video. Bye guys.